okay? And I asked if I can just park in the parking lot here for a couple of hours until dawn. And he said no. And that's William Washington, the front desk clerk. And when I showed him the video with the police, the most recent, he just giggled and laughed. And he gave me the general manager's card. And I'm going to be making... Now look at this. Take a look. We got a vehicle in front, right? Blocking the drive. You believe that? You see that? That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I only need a place for a couple of hours. But because I don't do anything wrong, by just parking in the parking lot, not that I couldn't just do that and, you know, turn the lights off and hang out. That would be wrong. It'd also be wrong to go into an establishment and act like I'm part of the establishment to eat. Now, I got turned around when I came in here. I'm not sure where the hell I'm at. Let me see. So I guess I'm going to go straight. It's a sick thought. It's a real sick thought. I'll tell you, son, if you're going to do a road trip, forget about it. This is a horrible fucking thought. But it's a good thing dawn is upon us, and there's a church here. So I'm sticking it out here. Just going to have to find a place to hang out for a few hours until dawn. So I've got about 3.5 hours, and the church is Sooner Baptist Church. Sooner Baptist Church. Big church. And we'll be coming here in the morning. I'm going to be posting some things here. Or some videos. Yeah, it is Sooner Baptist Church. We'll be coming here in the morning. Right here. I'm going to have to feed Lily. William Washington, just giggling and laughing when I showed him the video of the law enforcement that I ran into this afternoon at the thrift store when that patron of the establishment decided to stick his nose in my business and call the police. This is just a waste of money, time, gas, and putting my life in jeopardy. I don't see very well. With the rain on the windshield and such, it's very difficult for me to see. This is a hell of a lot nicer area. There's a Walmart right here. We're going to hang out at the Walmart. It's a nice Walmart here. Now, you know what Mr. Washington could have told me? He's like, if you need a place to stay, it's pretty safe over at the Walmart. But he just says no. A real shithead for you. I just saw a cop roll out of there, but because it's raining and he was running, I didn't want to stop him. Now we're here, and this is where we're staying until dawn. Ridiculous. Where else could I feel safer than in a nice lit Walmart like this? Now, because I had to take a pee in that Love's, but everything was so unsettling and I had to brush my teeth. And because I learned how to do this road trip staying in my vehicle, I'm going to brush my teeth in this vehicle, and I'm taking a pee in a cup. And I'm not going to pour it on the side, on the cement out here, because some people have to step in it and bring it in their car, and that's filthy. So when I find a little piece of grass, and let me reflect. When I find an area where there's lawn or gravel, I'll pour the cup of liquid out, which is going to be toothpaste and pee. The wind's blowing hard, the rain's coming down at an angle. That's about, honestly, 20 ounces of liquid. I can't believe this shit. Alright, our location is going to be, let's see, I need to find my glasses, wherever they might be. It's amazing. I hope I didn't lose my glasses. Which I think I did. Well, there they are. Location of the Home 2 Suites by Hilton. And I'm a Hilton Honors Rewards member. 1820 Center Drive, Midwest City, Oklahoma. Ryan Martin, General Manager. Alright. I'm going to be taking a little nap shortly. And the time I'll tell you in just a moment. I don't know if I said that. Time now is 4:16 a.m. March 13th, Wednesday, 2019. It's horrible. This is pathetic. Well, I feel safer here than I do over at the, or did over at the Loves. I'm putting cheese in my pasta, and the pasta's kind of warm now because the situation over at the Loves turned a little unsettling. And Kevin, the manager, night manager, he didn't give a driblet of a shit to help me, but that's just fine. You know, what goes around comes around, right? It's just a matter of time. Okay, and there's my toothpaste. We're going to brush our teeth in a minute. I'm actually going to shave as well. I'm going to do the shaving in the morning. I'm looking for my pack of hot sauce, which is missing in action. I feel better when it's raining. No one's really going to be out strolling around. I have a lot of paperwork to do. Now, the night before, it's morning now, but not like last night today. Last night AM hours as well. But the night before, the Loves that I was at was completely quiet. Completely quiet. Tonight, raining, cold, windy, and all kinds of people were strolling around. Can't seem to figure out what the hell is going on. technically super glue. I'm gonna have to hold it for just a minute so it bonds. I can guarantee the Walmart already knows the vehicle's here because I'm parked in front. I'll get this son of a bitch to stick some. I'm holding the button down so the light goes on and off. You can tell people are wondering what the hell is going on with the vehicle. I've gotten tired. And this Kevin over at the Loves, all I wanted was a little bit of food that they were going to throw out. No one cares anymore. No one cares. Everybody's running. Fucking around with this thing. We're drawing too much attention right now. This tastes really horrible, but gotta eat. A lot of weird people. We're gonna do a quick little grind for her. We gotta get her something in her belly. I just gotta be really careful. They're now understanding what's going on in the world, or at least in this country, in the areas that I've been in. It's horrible. It's just downright horrible. I don't know how I survived. I had a very, very weird shit's happened on this road trip. Really weird shit. Yeah. Now it's important to stay low, stay quiet. I'm so displeased. There was a time when I was living on a boat in Chicago, Sea Ray Express, owned by John Francis, the dentist. My girlfriend and I, we had sex on the back deck in the cockpit while it was pouring rain. It was one of the most beautiful memories I ever had. Alright, so now this is done. And Lily's eating. And I'm going to take a little nappy. I'm going to put the shield cover on. Not really happy about this food. I'm getting tired of pizza. Let me give you a scenery of this. It's the Walmart. I used to park in the dark, not the dark, but in the back. Not that I didn't want to be on camera, but I figured that's where people that drove around on a road trip would park. Which I realized is where they park. When they're hiding or running from something. That's where I got all my attacks and all my fights and learned on this road trip. It's expected when you park in the front of places that you're going to have cops called on you. And when you park in the back or on the side, the cops are going to come to you anyways because they're checking you out. Either way, on a road trip, or if you're on the street, the cops are going to check you out. There's no way around it. And they'll even come to your house if you're on the street too much, in the wrong areas, too many times, with mischief acts. And they say guilty by association. I'm watching this SUV pull out. The back window's busted out. The passenger's front window's busted out. The driver's front window's busted out. And the person's driving through the parking lot like a madman. Now I'm going to take a look at something here. I'm just watching somebody right now. Put the food down for Lily and she didn't eat it, so now I turned it around. Have to add a little bit more of some other stuff, get her to eat. Now all of a sudden she's eating. What's up with that? I'll tell you what's up with that. She's got an attitude. Imagine if I were in a piece of junk vehicle. She's eating now. We've got a very serious situation. Very serious. Something just weird happened. I'll tell you what it is. I'm sitting here putting this together, right? And just out of my peripheral, right here, I see something travel. Like a piece of dust or fur. You know, like a little piece of fur off a cat that blows in the wind. That's what it looked like, but there was nothing there. Strange things happen. Really strange things. No, I didn't imagine that. Or maybe I did. Now, I still might go back to that thrift store. Seeing that I'm going to be in the area for today.